Fab Five. Just wanna invite y'all to the Fab Five. Never know what I may ask on the Fab Five.
So everybody, what's up? This is your boy Eric Roberson, and it's been a while, so it's time to come back to the Fab Five featuring Chubb Rock.
What's going on? 5 questions.
5 questions. Well, it's your top 5 of something. But before we go into top 5, first, can you just let everybody know where we at and what we doing?
With WBLS, 35 years serving the tri-state area. You know the station, home of Mr. Magic and Frankie Crocker, and of course now Chubb Rock.
So my before we even start with those, I just want to know, in general, like, was there anything that influenced your voice? You had such a distinctive sound, rhyming. Was there anything in developing your lane as an MC when you first came out as an artist?
Well, the voice thing, that's chromosomes. That's dad and mom and a bottle of wine and Gregory Isaacs.
1990, Chubb Rock jumps upon the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but RoboCop last year was a shock.
As far as the style, I guess the same thing, West Indian thing with America, and then I guess somewhere in the middle came me. So I don't know, the diction comes from a million Jamaicans in your house, and then you want to do American music, so
right.
Whatever that lane is.
Right.
Not a pistachio, he uses a Casio keyboard and a Tascam board. The quick in the B50, get nifty, born with the get.
Well, the Fab Five is when I ask people their top 5 things,
right.
And it can range on different things, and you can maybe expound on it if you want to. But my thing would be the 5 songs when you were growing up or when you were about to be an artist that influenced you as an MC the most.
It was it has to be Children's Story,
Mm-hmm.
even though I was out before that. But as far as my 5, I would say Children's Story.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say Melody by Rakim.
Right.
Definitely telling you Cool J, Radio, KRS-One, Bridge Is Over, and again, man, believe it or not, it was like Will Smith, the I Dream of Jeannie joint.
Wow.
I just.
How did that influence you? How did that song influence you?
Because he had this kind of style that was, very clean and but a lot of energy, and I thought that's how I always did my thing. I always kept it clean and try to have some energy. So, I liked what he was doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of craziness and
yeah.
kept it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Well, man, I thank you for your music. It was a great influence on what we're doing as well.
I appreciate
it.
And
I thank you for what you're still teaching us as well.
Yeah, man, we're trying, man. The whole thing is I'm a fan of artists, and I'm a fan of music, and an artist forever before this. So when I see artists that are just really doing their thing, man, I appreciate it.
And one thing I also want to add is I love the fact that you're still rhyming.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Jazzy Jeff always talk about that we grew up in hip-hop,
right.
So we want to still hear hip-hop as we get older.
Right.
And somehow we foolishly put an age limit to hip-hop, and we shouldn't. We should just rhyme about it. You have kids, some of the kids in college now,
yeah.
And it's not a thing that we should retire from rap because we get of a certain time. It's like,
yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm 40. And I love hip-hop as much now as when I was 18.
Yeah.
Patti LaBelle ain't going to stop singing because Keisha Cole's is up.
Right,
That's ridiculous. So,
right.
We always, for some reason, try to put limits on what we do. I think, if you can go out there and do your thing, I love music. But more than loving music, I love making music. You'll see. I come by the house and bring some stuff, and
yeah.
I'm a technology guy. We'll sit there and make 8 records, not because you're thinking whether you're going to put them out or not.
Right.
It's the making of the record.
Yeah.
The experience of making it. When I went to Paisley Park and worked with some Prince stuff back in the day, I ain't heard a record yet. You know what I'm saying? But it was like to be able to go in there in his studio and see his vibe. That's what's going to always live with me.
I'm officially jealous now, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm officially jealous. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, the legend Chubb Rock. Eric Roberson.
Well, this is Chubb Rock, and you're watching BETJ. I ain't gonna do it. All right, it's your boy Chubb Rock, lyricist, producer, whatever you want to call me, but I'm a music fan first. Peace.